Out your name. Student tenets begin. Honor, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, courage, community. Bow your name. Junbi. All right, guys, so from here, what we're gonna do, our first warm-up. We're gonna do an exercise called the ice skater. So I'm gonna set a timer on the clock for 45 seconds. And here's what the ice skater looks like. We're gonna take one foot, we're gonna step out. The other foot is gonna step behind. Then I take that foot, I step out, step behind. Out, behind, out, behind. And just to add a little bit extra, you're actually going to swing your arms with it as well. So we're gonna be here, and then swing them to the other side. Okay, you can do it by stepping, or if you're extra springy and you want a little extra, you can jump into it. Either one is fine. 45 seconds, ice skater. Go. Really kind of twist that upper body. Almost done, 5 seconds. All right, so from here, next 45 seconds, we're gonna do what we call a lightning X. So if you were watching any of my other classes this previous week, you know what it looks like. We're gonna step out to the corner, we step back, step out again, then we go backwards and backwards. So forward, forward, back, back. And the reason they're called lightning X's is because we have to move as fast as we can. Forward, forward, back, back. All right, lightning X's, 45 seconds. We ready? Go. Keep it going. It doesn't have to be fast. You just gotta keep moving. I see someone's joining us. It's Mr. Williams. Time. All right, so from here, now we're just gonna do our stretch. Arm circles forward. Backwards. And say, who is that there? Oh, hello there, Mr. Williams. Good to see you. Hugs. Up and down. All right, so from here, hip circles. Other direction. All right, now from here, we're gonna take our left foot, we're gonna step it out, left leg lunging stretch. So we're gonna show you this way. My back foot is up on my toes, this knee is bent, back is straight, hands off my knees, stretching in. Left leg lunge. from here, go ahead and drop your knee to the floor. We're gonna extend and then dip in again. Now extend your front leg, hands come down, nose down towards your toes. Extend it out, turn it over, side kick stretch. Good. All right, from there, go ahead and stand up, switch feet. Right side lunge. Drop the back knee. Extend and dip. Straighten out the front leg, hands come down, nose to toes. Extend that foot out, turn it over, side kick stretch. Now, if you want a little bit extra during the stretch, you can kind of turn your head towards that front leg. That's fine. All right, from there, go ahead and stand up. Now from here, taking one hand out, the other one up in guard, we're going to lift up, touch your toes 5 times, and then sideways 5 times, and 5 times. Go. All right, guys, when you are finished with that, go ahead and grab your item or whatever it was, and we're gonna start using that. I have a chair, so that is what I'm going to use. All right, let me see if everybody has their item. Oh, Mr. Williams, I forgot to say, if you can, see if you can hold on to a small chair or something about waist level or so, or maybe higher that you can hold on to for balance, because we're gonna do some kind of slow motion kick drills. Okay. So from here, first one we're gonna work on is a slow motion or concentration side kick. We're gonna break this down into 5 parts. Every part of the kick is gonna be 1 count. So step 1 is lift. Step 2 is to pivot. Now when we pivot, we should have that side kick chamber already ready. The knee and the foot can be in a line. You don't want your knee down this way because that way you'll kick up. We're not doing donkey kicks. Your knee can be slightly higher than your foot, that's fine too. But we want the knee to be high. So that's step 2. Step 3 is to extend. 4, pull it back, and 5, obviously put it down. So every time I count, we're gonna do one of those steps, okay? We do about 3 times each leg. Now on the third kick, challenge, let go of the chair or your item and do it just with your own balance. All right, ready? Holding on for the first 2. 1, lift. 2, chamber and pivot. 3, extend. 4, pull it back. And 5, set it down. That's 1. 1 more. 1, lift. Holding this other hand up. 2, pivot. 3, extend. 4, pull it back. And 5, put it down. All right, challenge, let go of the chair or your item, whatever it was. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, don't fall, 5. All right, now rotate your item to the other side, or you move or switch feet, whatever you need to do. It's gonna do the other foot. 1, lift. 2, pivot. 3, extend. 4, pull it back. And 5, put it down. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, challenge, let go. Now without holding on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, everyone. Now, moving on. Now we're going to work on number 2, round kicks. Same idea, same 5 steps, but a little bit different. So I'm going to move this kind of in front of me, and I want to be behind the chair. From here, starting in kind of a front stance position, I'm going to take my front arm and use that one to hold on. Back arm is up. From here, what I want to do is imagine there's a small child or some type of obstacle right here in between my feet to where I can't lift it up in front of me. I want to lift it up to the side. So that is step 1. Step 1 is lifting your foot up to the side for the round kick. Step 2, pivot and turn. 3, extend. 4, pull it back. 5, set it down. Again, 3 times. And on that last one, try to do it without holding onto that chair. Are we ready? 1, lift. 2, pivot and turn. Hips, knees, all in line, shoulders. 3, extend. 4, pull it back. And 5, put it down. Land in the front and reset. All right, other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, last one on this side. Let go of the chair, that item. Trying it without. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, other side. Go ahead and turn the other side of your item or turn the item, whatever you need to do. Other side now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, last one, letting go of that item. 1, 2, 3, don't fall, 4, and 5. Put it down. Always harder off the other side. Okay, so from here, still holding on to that item, we're gonna do one more concentration kick drill. I hope you guys are feeling it because this is the third time I've done this today and my legs hurt, but that's okay. That's a good thing. Always gaining flexibility and strength. So from here, slow motion or concentration side kicks now. So we want to take that same idea of when we did that first drill and do it smoothly. So holding on the chair for balance, I want to take 10 seconds. 10 seconds to do the full kick. Normally, we just, boom, takes about half a second to do. But I want to take 10 seconds to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does that make sense to everyone? So on your own, about maybe 3 times or so each foot. And again, on that last one, let go of that chair, that item, whatever it is that you were holding balance on, and do it with just your own core strength and body control. All right, begin. 3 times each side, just side kicks. Let's take a look. How are we doing here? Beautiful. Squeeze the core, squeeze the glutes, helps out a lot. Count a little bit slower, Mr. Barrett. I feel like you're going a hair too fast. Oh, looks good, looks good, looks good. You should feel it up in your hip flexors and in your hips. Good strengthening exercise. All right, guys, so from here. And when you're finished with that one, go ahead and take your item. Let's put it away. We won't need it anymore. Now let's take a look at that form, okay? Now this one may be a little bit rusty for me because I only have second degrees out in Louisville, so I don't do this one very often. But we will get you there, that's no problem. All right, Chumbi stance. The fist and knife hand touching the knuckles. From there, left arm chambers on the bottom, we're gonna jump. Double elbow strike knife hand position. From there, we're gonna jump to the right, hook punch, jump to the left. From there, right arm, hooking block, slow. Reverse punch. And it repeats. Hooking block, slow. Punch. And from there, I believe we go to the left first. Hold on, let me just double check here, Ms. Hinkle. We go to the left first for this? Yes, just want to make sure. All right. And from there, turn, coming to the left side, slow, punch again, turn, now from the right, That's something to say, ma'am?
You left out a step.
I did? Where was that?
Yeah, after the 2, you step out, outer forearm block, inner forearm block, and step over to the right side.
I thought that was after. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, let's try that again. Like I said, this one's a little bit rusty for me, but that's all right. We step out, home, right, left, hooking block, and we're gonna step out to the left side, palm heel punch, and together, other side, palm heel punch. And that's the end of section 1. from here, let's go ahead and let's take just that section. And we're just gonna do section 1 just a few times. I'm gonna double check, make sure I know it and you guys know it correctly. All right, just section 1, and then we'll hit the next part, which is my favorite part of this whole form. All right, begin. Right, left. Mr. Williams, when you step for this, when you do the second of this stuff, you have to step together and go to the other side. So the first one, you don't have to step, but then the second one, we have to step. Does that make sense? Yep.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Now, Mr. Barrett, you are aware that these moves don't have to be slow. Only the hooking block has to be slow in this so far. Because it looks like you're trying to make that slow. Pop it out. This form is meant to be done kind of fast. Has a lot of hand moves. All right, how's everyone doing so far with that? Good.
Let me cut it.
Boom. All right, so from here, now let's hit the second section. I don't know if it'll let me flip it. There we go. All right, so from here, we ended. Pomelo punch. From there, we're going to take our right foot, we step back. X block and fist, left arm on top. X block with knife hands, left arm in the front. From there, I'm going to close my backhand. Yes.
So I've got the second set of hooking, punch, and
Dang it. Yeah, that's in there.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Just reminded you, sir.
Like I said, I'm so rusty on this one. So then, yes, we have these left side first. Left, and then right. Okay. Then from there, we're gonna step backwards. Get the right foot. Left arm on the top, left arm in the front. I'm gonna close my right hand, which should be the back hand. Hands will turn and rotate over. Punch, hand comes on top of the arm. Front kick and reverse punch. Then it repeats. Top, in the front, close the back, rotate, punch, front kick, reverse punch. And that is the end of the second section. Okay, so one more time. And boom, gonna turn, hooking block, punch, hooking block, punch, step back, X block, knife in X block, close and flip, punch, front kick, reverse punch. And it repeats. X block, flip, punch, front kick, and punch. All right. So from here, now we're going to try that one more time on your own. Let me flip this so I can see everybody. Good. Now let's finish that up there.
From the beginning, sir, or from the second part?
Let's go ahead and let's do just the second part. Just the second part.
Yes, sir.
Just the second part, starting from there. Actually, it's this one. On a second, Mr. Williams, let's start that over. I think you kicked with the wrong foot. Because whichever arm that you have out, that foot It's gonna be
Nope.
kick. So start your second, that one. If you have to, you can start over. That works too. There it is, okay, and then it repeats. X block low, up high, flip. Flips the other direction. There you go, yes. And then punch, kick, punch. Yes, right there, that's it.
Up high and play. I can't play right now.
Now, Mr. Barrett, as you do this section, I want you to make sure that we see the X block first and then rotate it. Because right now it's just kind of going everywhere and I can't really see it. You want to make sure I see X block, turn. Now it does have to be fast, but I want to see that second X block. Okay? All right, so from there, now let's go ahead and let's start back at the beginning and let's do the whole thing, the whole 2 sections. Okay? All 2 sections. So Mr. Williams, go ahead and start over. And we're gonna do the whole section there. Okay, whole part. To make sure I'm doing it correctly, so let me do it myself. What problem? Get it? Anyone have any issues, problems, concerns? To go. All right, so from here, let's go ahead and let's put a pin in that one. And we're gonna do a little bit of a challenge here. So go ahead and go back and grab that chair, that item, whatever you had. Hopefully it's a chair, because it'll work best if you have a chair. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a set of 3 different exercises. So we're going to put our hands down, and we're going to do what's called dips. So your feet are going to be out, straight legs a little bit more difficult, bent knees is a little bit easier. We're going to come down and up 10 times. Okay? Then from there, we're going to do 9 of the bicycle kicks. And then 7 of whichever exercise you choose. I'm gonna do jumping jacks, but it can be push-ups or whatever, and then work your way down to 1. Shouldn't take very long. So again, 3 sets, you're gonna do dips first, 10, and then 9, and then 7 of whatever it is, and then do the next set and work your way down to 1. Does that make sense to everyone? Give me a thumbs up if you understand. Okay. All right. Give it a shot. Go. Hey, look, keep going, guys. Come on, Mr. Barrett. Keep pushing. Good. Mr. Williams, did you do 10 of each exercise, or did you do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
10, 7, 6,
Okay.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, however the count is.
Okay, I
Yeah,
just wanted to make sure because it looked like you were doing more. That's all right.
Okay.
All right, guys. Go ahead and finish up. Finish strong. All right. All right, so from here, let's go ahead and let's come back to that form, but I want you to do it a very specific way. A lot of times I find, even with the younger belts, their movements aren't as crisp and as clean as they could be. So what I want you to do is I want you to do your form very stiff. I want you to tighten up every muscle in your body as you do each technique. You'll find it to be very, very difficult to do it this way. But then I want you to do your form one more time with your muscles and everything in your body very, very loose. And just kind of let it flop a little, but not extremely. You don't want it to look silly. And then we're gonna bring everything back together and do it normally. Because you'll find what creates that finesse, what creates that little bit of, ooh, that looks cool, is to have everything kind of be loose until the very end of the technique. And then that's when it tightens up at the very end. We need to find that balance. So I find the best way to do that is to kind of go to the extremes on each end and then find that happy medium. So first do it really stiff, then do it very loose, then try to put everything back together at the end. So you do it number 3 times. All right, begin when you're ready. So first time, very stiff. Well, that's hard. And do it loose. Then that third time, bring everything back together, back to normal. All right, how are we doing? Good, 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 good. All right, so from here, we're gonna go ahead and let's get into our split challenge. So we're going to hold a split position for 66 seconds. Now I don't have my timer person with me and I'm not wearing a watch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna set a timer for a minute and then I'll count. It's actually set for 1.5 minutes, but once it hits that minute mark, I'll count 6 more seconds and I'll tell you guys to stop. So that way it'll be 66 seconds. All right, so let me go ahead and get that going. Let's have everyone get in position. Are we ready? 66 seconds, split challenge. Go. Keep my eye on the clock back there. Make sure hips, knees, and feet all are in line with each other. That's 30 seconds. Halfway there. Time. Go ahead and bring everything back in. Nice and easy, stand up. Shake it out. All right, so from here, does anyone have any questions, comments, concerns, anything of that nature? Okay, so we have 5 minutes left. What I want you to do with the next 5 minutes, I want you to take some kind of kick, and I want you to do it slowly and try to see if we can do it about maybe 10 to 15 times. So really focus in on the smaller details of that kick. It can be jump spin, it can be a front kick, it can be whatever it is. Just for the next few minutes. Pick about 2 or 3 different ones. Just try to practice those on your own, or you can practice your form. That's fine too. All right? Begin when you're ready. All right, just so you guys are clear, does anyone have any questions on the testing process? How it's going to work? Is everyone kind of good on that one? We'll have to have one video for each one of your skills. One video for each one of your skills. Form, sparring, board breaks, self-defense, and there's one for each one of your board breaking techniques. There's one video for each one. So if you have 5 board breaks, you have 5 videos. All right, guys, that's about all the time we have. Hope you guys had some fun, learned something new. Keep practicing, keep working hard. I will see you guys all next time. Remember, testing's all next week. You have that entire week to put in all of your videos. If you're still having issues with anything, please get a private lesson with mostly myself, Mr. Haynes, or Mr. Sluter. We can help you guys out the best you can. All right, have a wonderful day. I'll see you all next time. Bye.